Hey guys, AlduicS here, and we're back with Season 1, Episode 12 of Raven of the Inner Palace. No words can describe how nervous, excited, saddened I feel about the first meeting between Zhao and Jiu-Jitsu. Because it's in person. We're learning about the owl, which seems to be a natural predator to the raven, or, well, the goddess. What reason does he have to kill the Raven Consort? We know he managed to capture Wen Ying during his investigation of the Magpie Consort, where Zhao is based. And she's bedridden, and it could be that she's also been manipulated into becoming the beast that tore out the throat of that lady in waiting, that court lady. So much is going down, so much is yet to even happen. It's the penultimate episode. I mean, our girl Jiu-Jitsu even opened up about her fear of death, her vulnerabilities, her weaknesses, exposing that inner side of herself that she's been holding off from revealing because she's been afraid because she's going against the traditions. But we even learned more about Lin Ying and how, she broke traditions to a degree. She broke some of the rules. She violated the rules by having something she treasured. She has had attachments. And we also learned that there might be a cycle of 8 years because 8 is a holy number, and it's usually if a new successor has been found, they have 8 years until the previous one dies. So I hope we don't find a successor, and I don't know if we're going to be able to break the chains of the goddess that's in Jiu-Jitsu. But either way, before we hop into the episode and find out what's going to happen next, because very excited, very curious what's going to happen next. I need to know, but check out my links down below: my Twitter, my Twitch, my Kitsu, my Patreon, my Discord, my VOD channel. Support me on all those platforms. It'd be very much appreciated. Every bit of support helps y'all, because YouTube isn't sustainable by itself. Plus, I can't even monetize these videos. I don't meet the ad rev requirements. But also, you should make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload next. Y'all know that drill. Let's see what's going to happen. Yep. And that smile Zhao gave as well. Oh, this music, the build-up. Dude, so intimidating. Completely ignoring the Emperor. No interest in the Emperor himself. Yep. Oh. And Zhao revived or resurrected your brother. Does she hold a grudge? God, she's driven crazy. And we're back. What will Zhao do next? Because we know he was laying the groundwork for shit. So, is this a trap? It's very likely a trap. They have their eunuch, they have Wen Ying captured, held hostage, essentially. Is he going to be used in experiments to get back at the Raven Consort? Maybe trade her life for his? Because we know she would. She cares enough about him. She cares enough about all those around her. She can't abandon them. It's now one of her weak points. Yep. Burning that incense. So nervous. I hope. Siblings. And with how gaunt she looks, how bedridden she is, she's been driven crazy. Don't disrespect the dead by bringing him back. But Grave does things to people. I can understand her desperation. Oh. Yeah, you gotta be careful approaching horses from behind. But then he died, and you were separated. Can't accept that reality. And you relied on someone as suspicious, as off-putting as Xiao. Did he create like this homunculus situation? So it may not necessarily be her, but her brother that was going around attacking. But it did seem like a feminine voice when it was going after the court lady. Are you sure, or was it the lens of grief that tricked you? But it's her job to make sure he doesn't stay in the realm of the living, to disrespect the dead. So she is aware of the court lady's death. Those are buckets of blood. A monster, an abomination was created. There's stuff painted on... okay, it doesn't look like it was painted on the tiles. But Zhao went this way as well. Is he gonna trap her? Yeah, that's a lot of blood, and... there's the abomination. Thank you, Wen-Ying. Whew! Damn, that was some fluid animation. Hey, Dunhei. Or Dornhai. It's essentially a zombie. Wasn't expecting action, but holy shit. Makes sense why she's bedridden too. It's more beast than man. Letting that thing kill other people. This is Dark. So Zhao didn't kill her to get rid of her or anything like that. It was literally, she was hunted down by this monster. You can't allow that thing to exist. Play doll. It's the harsh reality. It's the cruel reality of it. He was using you. But she doesn't want to break the fantasy, doesn't want to break the dream, she doesn't want to accept reality. Yep. I saw that coming. But the look of joy on her, holy shit. Be gone, monster. And pulled the hair out of him, yeah. The hair was literally just to mimic the appearance. Can she be saved, though, or is it too late? With her weakened constitution, it'd be very unlikely. The political situation will have also gotten more complicated now because you've had a consort die. Where did Zhao go? Did Zhao plant something in Wenying? Dude vanished. But where did he go? It would explain like the gaunt, deadpan look of him. But you have that extra bit of uncertainty now. Because he could pop up anywhere. It's not your fault alone. She couldn't accept the reality. The grief hit her harder. It's a blame you can share. Xiaoyu is now literally a boogeyman doer. I hope blame from other people in the court don't lay it on the Raven Consort. Always going back to reassure. No. He could tell something was off, so he's going to come back and find that she's not at Yaming Palace. She wanted to go confront him herself because she doesn't want to put that burden on anyone else. She wants to overcome her own vulnerable side. Damn. I can respect this, but it's also most likely not the best choice. But it's a choice she had to make. She'll likely get reprimanded for it, but... And it's Vessel, so he has essentially a contract like she does. Did it just absorb her power? Nyabu? Seems instinctual. The Palace of Seclusion. Like the poem in the beginning. Okay. Executioner. Since it had gone missing. What's going on? What are we building up to? Originally the Raven's bird. Raven is the Raven, like the owl is the owl. The goddess. Those who are banished from the Palace of Seclusion are sent to this island. The Raven's brother. A bubble of the sea was split in two. What is this music? I got chills, y'all. Guiding the spirits of the dead and then the executioner. Whoa. Stole back and revived it. Is this how we're gonna get the talons out of Jiu-Jitsu? That is a really cool blade. It has constellations on it. And the stars, the shooting stars in the background. Of course he'd come to save her. So he wants to kill the Raven, not necessarily the vessel. I'm so proud of you, Gojin. But this is also bad. It won't be that easy. I wasn't expecting actual action. Wei King popping in too. Are we gonna have Wen Ying too? Yep, everyone's turning up. Danhai, Wen Ying. Essentially, he's immortal. Oh, the crack across the face. That's very Orochimaru-like. The very first one. Oh no, the Luan one. Okay. Oh. A criminal, a monster. Holding the goddess against her will. Already halfway to becoming the Raven. A poison. What's her scream of rage and pain? I hope the Emperor didn't get hit. That's her Nibao. That makes so much more sense. Okay. The way he turns into owl feathers. The body's been destroyed. And we're back. I don't know how to process this. Because, holy crap. What went down might have just been my favorite of everything I've seen in this series so far. And we all know how much I love both Jiu-Jitsu losing her shit and the emotional storyline of Bing Yu Luan, as well as the tale of the Summer and Winter Kings. But this beats it out. I was not expecting action, first and foremost. Actual sword play, actual close quarters combat, and for it to be so fluid, so smooth. The animation went in with it, and it was great. We resolved the Magpie Consort's storyline. Sure, it ended with her death and that feeling of regret, that feeling of blame. And it was brutal. The clay doll, essentially the monster, the abomination, the zombie, and all that, taking her life and her refusing to accept reality even until she passed away. But the main highlight was everything with Zhao. So Zhao is a clay doll. It explains the off-putting nature of him, but he is a executioner from the Seclusion Palace, the island across the sea, from the poem that we've seen time and again. And it explains so much. It explains why she felt this weird resonance with that map we saw in the treasury, why it seemed to bug her. The raven is from there. The owl and the raven are brothers, or are siblings, brother and sister. It's literally a fight between brother and sister. He doesn't want to kill the Raven Consort. He wants to slay the Raven, who's lost her mind, who is currently being imprisoned against her will, being poisoned. And the fact that we tie back into the tale of the Winter and Summer King and the original Raven Consort from the Luan dynasty, and how she imprisoned her, offered up vessels and everything, and how it's an unforgivable sin that living people were used as vessels instead of clay dolls, because it's very inconvenient that you can't, it's pretty much forbidden to interact, even though she was banished from the Palace of Seclusion for reviving a soul, for committing a grave sin. So much just went down. I can't say I was expecting most of where we went. But once again, it completely validates the slow burn, the gradual buildup that has been this show. And I'll sound like a broken record, but the past, like, 5-6 episodes have been back-to-back absolute bangers. Absolutely cracked. Absolutely fantastic. I can't gush enough about them. Plus, the Niabu, it makes so much sense with Xing-Xing, the arrow, the gold arrow that leads to the next successor. And then seeing him, which a bird, one of the birds, Simalu, which belonged to the Raven at one point, now working for the owl, and it is his Niabu, and it turns into this constellation sword. It's so cool. It was really cool seeing all of the eunuchs and the Emperor turn up to save the Raven Consort, to help each other out and all that, and it was very well animated. But oh my god. I mean, it makes sense that she'd want to go and confront him and everything. No way she would just go lie down. No way she would just go to sleep after everything. He is essentially the boogeyman. And we saw how determined she was. She doesn't want to get other people involved and risk their life. And Gao Jun proving her wrong and calling her a fool, which is deserved. It was a choice she made, but not necessarily the best choice after all. It was a dangerous choice. So this may lead into releasing the Raven, removing the talons, releasing her from the duty of the Raven Consort, which could be a happy ending. Y'all, the plot twist, the revelations were fucking wild. Excuse the harsh language, but that's really the best way I could describe it. Hot damn, this show's worth watching. It's an unexpected treasure. It's an unexpected diamond. Anyways, before we hop into another video, make sure to check out my links down below, my Twitter, my Twitch, my Kitsu, my Patreon, my Discord, my VOD channel. Support me on all those platforms. Let me know your thoughts on this episode, my commentary, the reaction, everything in under the sun down below in the YouTube comments. I do my best to read them, and I do my best to respond. Can't always do so, but it always means a lot to me. And while you're leaving a comment, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload next. This has been AlduicS. Peace.